Okay, so Jeff Brown wanted me to tell the story. Well, he wanted me to tell the dream that I had about when I went to another planet. And in the dream, somehow I got projected. I was in some kind of spacecraft or something. And I landed on this planet, and it was much like Earth. And it was kind of like the area that I was in was like a big desert open area, but maybe in the back you could see some mountains or something. But anyway, we crashed there, and it's big desert area, but there's kind of like an oasis, but it was huge. I mean, humongous kind of oasis part of the planet, and it was civilized, but it was much like Earth, and had some evolved civilization there, and there was this man in an old red pickup truck and a dog, and he got mad. And when we arrived there, we were trying to figure out where to go. So we were like, this guy's trouble. So we made our way off towards, like we were right there at the beginning of where the life began, like plant life and whatever. And you could see off in the distance like all kinds of like stuff, like buildings and whatnot. But as we're walking closer towards where the town is, where the area of civilization is, uh, you look off into the distance and there's a space shuttle like standing up. Now, here's the thing about this planet. This planet is much like Earth, but it was like evolved even more like like in movies it'll be like you're either in the future or well okay. So in the like in the movies, like movies happen like it's in the future and things are happening in the future, or it's in the past or whatever. Well, this was like if there were a movie, it'd be like a planet to where uh, it's in the future, but we are still using like space shuttles. We're kind of like halfway there. We're not exactly completely in the future yet, not quite past it. So it's kind of like everything was evolving and the people were evolving. So as you're walking up to where this civil, civilization is going on this planet, in this area anyway, you see that space shuttle off in the distance, behind the trees, and you also see there's this humongous building. One building is behind the spaceship, and behind the space shuttle, and one part of it sides, like if you were looking at it straight on and to your right, that part of that building was like wrecked, like cut completely off, and as if it was broken off, and it had different levels and everything, and people were walking in and out of it. And if you look over to your right, um, there is another building just like that, but these are like humongous buildings. These are like taller than skyscrapers that you see in a big city, and just completely like wide. But see what it is, these are two crashed, or maybe one crashed spaceship that they converted over into buildings and stores and apartments and shopping centers. That's how big they were. So um, as you, if I could describe in detail the things I've seen in the dreams, that detailed. But I, kept walking, towards where we were going, and the plant life gets more. It's kind of tropical, the way, and the air is fresh, and and it just kind of there's a good feeling about it. There's a good feeling, a good mood there. But anyway, we walked closer and we got to this area where there's this kind of like this auditorium, and I'm realizing that I'm at a school, I'm at a university or something. And looking over to my left, like I'm in the outside of the. I don't know if you've ever been to like one of those big mega churches, but you're outside. You go into the church, and the sanctuary, the outside of the sanctuary has a place where you can walk around and everything. It's kind of like that, except this is kind of outside, and you can still look down into this sanctuary-looking place, and that's where they did a lot of the teachings at this school. And but what it was is the people there, like I said, they were evolved, and they were evolved in their senses, in their sixth sense, and that's one of the things that they taught at the school is helping people evolve. And as you're walking through this place, you could pick up on other people's thoughts.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of people were uh, actually communicating telepathically, so it didn't require speaking. But I could pick up on their thoughts and everything. They all had books and book cases, book bags and stuff as they're walking around, and it was just like an advanced kind of human environment, I guess. I don't know. But so I wanted to go back to Earth, obviously. I mean, I loved it and I thought it was cool. So I wanted for some reason I wanted to find a phone and call Earth. And somehow I guess I could. I don't remember what happened, but I remember using a payphone. But anyway, I don't remember exactly how it transitioned to this, but I'm still in the same place, and I'm walking up the ramp, and there's a rail. And all of a sudden, I become lucid in my dream, and I realize that, hey, wait a minute, I can get back home. I'm really just in a dream. So anyway, I realized I was just in a dream, and as soon as I started to become lucid and I was aware of the dream, I'm just kind of like, whoa, and then I wake up. And a lot of times, if I've had a lucid dream, I'll see my hands, and that's what makes me wake up. But yeah, that's my dream. So, oh Lord, I got to figure out how to stop this video now. Anyway, that's it. Yo, how do you stop this video on this computer? Damn, this is not my computer. Feel free to go ahead and watch another video now. I know what's going on here. Wow.